Hola from the west side. It is me, DC the Purple Diva, and welcome to Not So Random Chat. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. It is 2 days before Christmas, so I thought I'd change my opening background to something more Christmassy, as I call it, with some snow for you guys. But I'm in Cali, SoCal to be exact, and there is no snow where I am. But I hope that everyone is staying safe. I hope that all of you guys have gotten everything done. Hey, Latoya. Hey, Angel. So I was out there today, y'all. The vlog that I put up today, the Vlogmas today, was actually done today. So, but I was really just getting some things for, here at home. Getting a couple of, last minute things for my man and for my son. And of course, tomorrow I will be wrapping all of that stuff, So tomorrow's Vlogmas, I'm hoping if I can locate my either electronically or the written copy of this poem that I wrote called Why There Is No Christ in Christmas. And I wanted to do it during these Vlogmas. So I'm going to try to have that one for tomorrow. If not, then that will be the one that I do on the 25th. But I was off today, y'all. I enjoyed being off today. My guy didn't have to go to work today, so I got to sleep in, y'all. And so that I thought I was going to be up, to do a live stream this morning, do a coffee pop up, but that didn't happen because I slept right through coffee. Wait 1 second, guys. I'm coming right back. Got to walk across the room. Alright, I'm back, guys. It has been a busy day today, y'all. Even though I wasn't working, I still got out there to get a couple of things. And I was surprised when I was out there because, so I worked a lot of hours last pay period, and they screwed up everybody's paycheck and we didn't get all of them the pay. But guess what? That money hit my account yesterday. I didn't know it, but I found out today. So I was able to get everything that I wanted to get. I wasn't getting a whole lot of stuff because, this Christmas, I think people are really doing more personal things, but I was able to, get my edible arrangement ordered so that it'll be at my dad's house tomorrow. My priorities, got to make sure that something gets to my daddy. So I got that done, and I got the last minute things that I needed for the house. We are not going to be doing like the same kind of stuff that we did for Thanksgiving for Christmas. And I may even come live while I'm cooking on Christmas, y'all. I don't know. We'll see how that goes because it gets kind of crazy when I'm cooking. But I might still come live. I might come live. I'm not sure if I'll come on camera, but I may come live because, I've moved my area for my YouTube live streaming rather, to the kitchen. And I bought me that beautiful purple chair. I'm actually sitting on it right now. And I found me this cute little elephant footstool that I have my feet on. It is cute, y'all. And why did I get the little elephant one? And I know it's probably like like a stool for a kid, but I'm using it for a footstool. But I got an elephant obviously because of being a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. And I got elephants around this house. I mean, if you guys, right next to where the laptop is sitting, I actually have a tower of coffee cups that have elephants on them. And then next to that, I have a actual elephant teapot. And you guys saw in one of my Vlogmas that I have a little elephant bookend. And somewhere around here, I think it's upstairs, I have one of those burners for the oil that happens to be a elephant. I think it's a Delta thing. My personal opinion, and this is just my personal opinion, it's not a fact. Hey, Uppity Unicorn. Hey, sis. I'm just lighting this candle. I got this really beautiful lavender candle with real lavender in it, but I'm not gonna burn it yet because it's for peace and prosperity, going into the new year. So, but I got it. It's beautiful. It smells divine. But right now, I'm just burning some of my jasmine oils over here by us. Let me turn this light down. I'll come on camera for a second. Right now, I got to turn the light down. Let me turn it down. Okay. All right, now let me come on for a second. And then I'll go back to off camera and into, our normal talk. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Where's my mouse? Okay, there's my mouse. All right. Hey guys. See, it's dim in here. It's dim in here. All right, I'm gonna go back off camera for right now, but just want y'all know I'm right here. I'm here. My little mic is over here to the side. You can't see it. I'm gonna go back off camera. And of course, I'm in my beautiful purple for y'all. See my little veil back here. I got my little glass of wine. So, I just want y'all to see that I'm here and I'm, representing. But I think YouTube really wants me to do this coffee talk series that I'm getting ready to do. I think they seem to be pushing us to talk about this KS situation and all of the stuff that's come behind it, because they keep putting it in multiple content creators in this specific sectors recommendations. I've seen a lot of different opinions and stuff going around. Some of them were actually pretty good. Like there was one that was entitled "Women Don't Understand High Value Men," but I think they were talking about high earning men, which is what this whole confusion is about, you guys. High earning men are not by default high value men. They're not. But that particular video was good because they were just talking about, when you're talking about someone who's earning six figures and about how much time they're working to earn those six figures. I can attest to that. I can attest to that, for myself, being a female, with a kid at home. And feeling like I was working like a slave to make that money, to get that six figures. But in order to get it, there's certain things, there's a give and take. And so some of these women who think that they want these men who are making six figures don't necessarily really want those men, because they don't get to spend a lot of time. For many of them, there's not a balance, a life balance. But those are some of the things that I'm going to talk about in some of these, this coffee talk series. And Uppity, I'm going to DM you, because I may want you to come. I am definitely going to want you to be involved in one of these coffee talk series. These are going to be pre-recorded, so we'll figure out the logistics, because you are in a different time zone from me, and we may do one live. So I am going to be doing what I'm calling the coffee talk series, and it's going to be not about autism necessarily. It's just going to be about various topics, and I'm going to try to do them in like 15 to 20 minute segment videos, each one on whatever topic I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to, obviously be drinking my coffee or my tea when I'm doing them. And I think that the reason that I want to do it that way is because I'm trying to really expand what the brand is of my channel. My channel is about autism, but it's about me as an artsy autism mom. And so I'm an artsy person. And so I'm going to be pulling more of those things into it. If you guys saw the Vlogmas today, I was looking at paint, canvases for doing some painting, because I'm going to be doing some painting coming up. I'm going to do some watercolor, and I'm going to do some oil. I was really torn as to whether I wanted to do some acrylic as well, but I'm just going to do one watercolor and one oil, and I'm definitely going to post those on my vlog. So I'm trying to expand. Like, I'm not just going to be doing vlogs about autism. I'm going to be doing vlogs about my life as a caregiver, about the things that I do, about the artistic sides of me, showing you guys, obviously I've shown you guys some of my cooking. I probably will do more videos with my cooking. I'm probably going to do videos. Well, I am going to be doing videos that are going to be having like some of the crafting things that I do, y'all. I knit, I sew, I crochet, I can quilt. So I'm going to display some of the stuff that I do in that. I'm definitely going to show you guys some of my artwork. I have like some of my artwork displayed in my house that so I'm probably going to show you guys some of that. I'm going to give you guys more of my spoken word. We'll see about the singing. We'll see about the singing. Maybe if I write a song or do a song and put, that I want to publish of me singing. Maybe, hey Maria. Maybe I might. But the point is that this is this is developing into an autism mom lifestyle channel. And that's, because that's really what it should be. Obviously you guys are going to definitely be seeing more of my son. As you guys are seeing, he is starting to not be as camera shy. So he is going to be involved more in some of the vlogs, especially when it's about something that I'm doing with him. Things that I'm trying, like the gardening therapy, like when I do the art therapy with them, all of these things. And I'm going to be doing music therapy with them. So yeah, maybe y'all will get to hear me sing. I don't know. But I'm really looking at all of this stuff. Now that I have finally got those hours, y'all, I can really concentrate on developing stuff the way that I want it, as far as having different corners within my channel. I'm going to be doing the live streaming. Like I said, that's going to be 3 times a week. And I'm going to be I should be consistent with that. I am going to be uploading every single day, like I have been. So none of that's going to change. Because I have shown myself that I can upload a video, even if it's a 1-minute video. I can stay engaged with my supporters and with the audience every day. I am obviously going to be concentrating on exploring other realms within YouTube to get myself out there. So I'm probably going to go and talk on some panels, and on those it'll be about the autism, because I want to draw people to my channel about the autism, because I just really feel that has to be, my priority on the channel is making sure that I'm talking about the life of an autism mom, of an autism parent, period. And one of the things that I'm going to talk about in the Coffee Talk series will be something that's autism related, but I'm going to talk about the dark side of autism, dealing with the physical things that can happen. And I'm going to be more in depth about that than I was in the video that I did last year. Because I think I can be more focused about it now, because a whole lot has changed in regards to that, and in regards to how my son handles that. So I think that it will be a very good thing to add to the Coffee Talk series, after I do the one about random YouTubers defining a high value man. Not to be confused with the high earning man. The two are not always synonymous. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they aren't. And then I think I'm also going to, in that same thing, talk about the women, talk about us, and really, I understand women who are making 6 figures, and I don't, and maybe feeling that they don't see people within their pool when they're making the 6 figures. Because let's be realistic, okay? We as people of color, so we're taking everybody that's not Caucasian, okay? We as people of color, generally, when we start to make 6 figures, we're generally not in our 20s. We generally are going to be at least in our mid 30s. Okay. And that's male or female. And so some of these women, when they are getting to the six figure, if they're not already with a man, there's a lot of reasons why they aren't able to find. It could be location. It could be location because, okay, I am from the East Coast, but I live in California. And my entire corporate life has been in California on the West Coast. And I'm one of those women who had the pleasure of getting to the six figure club. And when I was and getting into the six figure club, I can tell you that I don't know out here. I didn't see that there was shortages of men who were making that. Didn't. And I didn't see them looking for women that were much younger than them, depending on what their age was. And that's no matter what color they were. They generally look for a woman age appropriate. But of course, you know, we've got people like movie stars and, you know, people in the entertainment industry and athletes. They're a whole different kind of, you know, quote unquote six figure guy. And not all of them are six figure in the entertainment, in music, that is. Some of them just look flashy, but they really don't have a whole bunch of money. Hey, J-Dog. Happy holidays. Thank you, sis. Yes, I got monetized last Monday. I put in my paperwork. Well, I punched the button. I think it was either Friday or Saturday. And on Monday, I was monetized. Monday morning, as a matter of fact. Was it Monday morning? No, it wasn't Monday. It was on Monday morning because I was supposed to go live on Monday. I had gone live on Sunday. And then when I was monetized on Monday, I was like, oh, I can rest. And I rested for 2 days before I came back on live. But I'm going to say that now I'm really getting into the nitty gritty, y'all. I'm working on my logo, like seriously, my logo, not like the one y'all see, you know, the picture of me. That's a pretty picture of me, but that's not going to be my logo. Okay. My logo is going to be Artsy Autism Mom. And I'm just working on what I want on it. I'm trying to, you know, I want that paint palette on there. So I'm trying to figure that part out right now. I've already got my little autism puzzle pieces and everything because I'm going to put out masks. I'm going to put out some cups, coffee cups, that is, you know, and I may do t-shirts and stuff with that on it, but I'm going to come up with a couple of logos, but that's going to be like my main logo, Autism Mom, with that one. Sorry, Maria, Nightbot is twerking in the chat again. Nightbot is twerking in the chat again. And I've noticed that Nightbot comes in here a lot more since I got monetized. I did. Nightbot is working in my chat. You know what I'm going to do, Miss Maria? Okay, Maria, you shouldn't have a problem anymore. I fixed it. You shouldn't have a problem when you come back in the chat. Type something, Maria, so I can see if it worked. Oh, she was timed out for. Oh, she was only timed out for 5 seconds though. Yeah, I fixed it. I fixed it, Latoya. Nightbot will not be able to put her out again. Nightbot will not be able to come in. You're very, very welcome, sis. You're very welcome. You always here. But tomorrow, I think I will come on. I probably will come on live. If I come on live tomorrow, it'll be from my phone. Because it'll probably be during the daytime because tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Yeah. It'll probably be from my phone. Yeah, I probably won't, come over and mess with the computer. Other than to do my Vlogmas. Whichever one I'm doing tomorrow. And I am definitely coming on Christmas. Christmas is Friday. I'm definitely going to be on Christmas. I'm going to try to come on during the day. Merry Christmas. And I'm going to try, and then I'm going to do my live stream at night, but I'm going to try not to be, I'm not going to do a late one like tonight, like I normally do on Christmas. I'm probably going to try to do it earlier in the evening for me and everybody else. But it'll be after, we've all done our eating and after we've all eaten. But I think I'm going to be, but I'm not making what I would, like the traditional Christmas stuff. I am using my honey baked turkey breast though, y'all. But I'm going to be making, I think I'm going to make some crab meat and shrimp seafood enchiladas. My recipe, my specialty. It's one of my own recipes. So I'm going to make, because I haven't made those in like a couple of years. So I'm going to make them. I'm going to go get the shrimp tomorrow and the crab meat tomorrow. And yeah. And I'm going to make them. Hey, Joe. I'm going to make those on Christmas. I'm probably going to make some gumbo too, though, y'all. I can't help myself. I probably am going to make some gumbo. If I don't make gumbo on Christmas, I'm definitely making it on New Year's. But yeah, this is gumbo season around these parts. It's gumbo season. So if I find some nice crab legs tomorrow, I'm gonna make some gumbo. It'll be pretty much a seafood Christmas. Seafood gumbo, seafood enchiladas. I just gotta decide what I'm gonna make as my side dishes with my enchiladas. So yeah, Nightbot just be twerking in here. I'm like, stop it. And next year, well, in January, I will start my membership. I have the ability to have the membership like immediately, but I wanted, I had to give myself a second to breathe, but I'm going to start the membership in January. I'm probably going to do like 3 levels I'm going to make them very inexpensive, and then I will probably then, have like some private live streams for members only, that, we can talk about stuff that I won't, it doesn't matter because they limit the monetization on my live streams. I'm trying to figure out why. I think it's because my live streams, my topic is random. I think if I made my live streams have specific topics, then it would make them more advertiser friendly. So I think that I'm probably going to have to start doing that for some of them, but not all of them, because I like Not So Random Chat, and I don't really care. I mean, they monetize them on the back end. I don't care if they're not monetized when I'm doing the actual live stream. And I don't really care if they limit it. And I think it's just because they can't play them in every country. Sorry. I don't know. Whatever the reason is. But I'm really working on putting together a nice, calming kind of intro video for Not So Random Chat, with candles, because y'all know I'm into the candles. So I'm working on it. And deciding as to whether I'm going to have a special, that intro is going to be different from what you guys hear in the background during the live stream. So I'm working on whether I'm going to do some other music for that specifically. I'm working on it, y'all. Once I get the merchandise together, with the logo, which is the plan to do that over the next week or so, I will then be linking my Teespring store to my YouTube channel, and I will have merchandise for my members and my supporters. And I will, as soon as I get it done, I will get, samples of the things so that I can show them to you as well. I know how that works with Teesprings. I know, a number of people that have Teespring stores that are connected to their channels on here, and they've got a lot of different things they have on there. I'm going to start out with the 2 things, and then I'm just going to expand that to a number of things, But the face mask, man, it's like we're going to be wearing face masks at least for the next year. At least for the next year. Even though there are 2 vaccines out there now. But they're both 2 dose. They're 2 dose. They're 2 dose. And I'm not taking them. I don't have anything against anyone who wants to take those vaccines, but I'm not. And now there's a mutation, y'all. We don't even know if this mutation, if it works on the mutation. And I heard the mutation is more aggressive in that it more people get it. It's more contagious than the one that's killing some people, but it is supposed to be not as lethal. In other words, the majority of the people that are getting this mutation are not succumbing to it. That doesn't make me feel any better, because people have had like respiratory issues after this. heart issues that they didn't have before. And speaking as someone who already has, what they call a heart murmur, irregular heartbeat, like my heart stops when it wants to. I don't need anything. That's something I was born with, and my body has been able to survive all being an athlete and everything, because it's just irregular. Keeps me with low blood pressure for that very reason. So probably, I'm at a lower risk of getting high blood pressure. Also because I, as much as I love, I don't eat a whole bunch of salty food. I love, don't eat a whole bunch of salty food. I do eat it. I'm not gonna lie. I flavor my stuff. But, high blood pressure. I'm the only one that isn't even close to it out of my siblings, and I'm the oldest. My sister and my brother, I would say lifestyle. Because my brother, he moved to the South. And he started eating that Southern cooking. Started eating that Georgia cooking. And yeah, put on weight. So, he had to start watching his pressure. And I was just like, dude, watch it. Because my dad didn't start to have any issues with his blood pressure until he got to his 70s. And my brother is the same, body type as my dad. They're the same height. Before my brother moved to the South, they were, both tall and lanky. Now my brother's tall and not so lanky. He's not so lanky now. But just gotta stay away from some of that spicy food. Some of that nice, rich Southern food, that feel-good food. The feel-good food. We all love that feel-good food. But you just have to do it in moderation. Like, I'm gonna make some banana pudding for this holiday, but I'm not gonna do like sweet potato pies. I'm not gonna do as many of the sweets as I did the last time, because we just had that a month ago. So can't have all of that this time, especially because we're going into a new year. Y'all, who can't wait for 2021 to get here? Are y'all ready for 2020 to be gone, to be done? And I just want to say, friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Let's be friends. Rest in peace, John Ecstasy Fletcher of the group Houdini. He was only 56 years old. And one of my friends from SC, I think you guys probably would know him from he worked at BET, Belma Johnson. Belma said something about it, and I think it may have been Corona. Don't quote me on that, but it appears that it might have been Corona, because he wasn't sick. We hadn't heard nothing about him being ill or anything. But Ecstasy of Houdini is no longer with us. Questlove put it on his page. That's, that's how we all first heard about it today. And if you didn't know about Houdini, they were legendary icons of hip hop and rap. They were there when it began. Okay. From the group Houdini, you had the group UTFO, in which Jaleel, the other member of Houdini's younger brother, was the doctor in, along with Kango Kid, who was also in that group, but they started out as backup dancers for Houdini, along with Jermaine Dupri. Exactly. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. And then my favorite Houdini song that never got airplay. That song. And that was him. He's born in 1964. He was 56 years old. Too young, y'all. We're losing, right now we're starting to get to people that are in my generation, as far as musicians, and people in the music industry and people in the film industry and everything, I'm talking about that generation somewhere between, the ones that are between 40 and 60. That would be the people that were born in the 60s and 70s. That's the ones who are starting to pass early. I don't know if it was COVID, but the way that Belma was talking, it sounds like it was. I'm sure we'll find out in the days to come. But there have been no reports about him being sick or anything like that. And that was a shock. A shock to everybody. So, I had to just break out in song on y'all for that one. That was, I'm like, I can't take it. Nobody. Y'all stay home, stay safe. I have a friend who is now COVID positive, lives in Vegas. But I'm just going to say, I did see them doing a lot of being out in public. They were doing karaoke and stuff. And they have COVID-19. This is not I know that there's people that, are totally against the mask. They've made this into a political and, personal rights issue, because, we live in the land of the privileged. And I do mean privileged. We are so privileged. We think we're too good to wear masks. Meanwhile, people are just dying. So I don't even understand that logic. But, if you're going out there and somehow you're not getting it, or you're just not testing positive for it, you're not going to get a test or anything like that, you could be out there spreading it around to other people. You could be one of those asymptomatic people, and there still are asymptomatic people. I just don't get it. I don't get I don't get people not caring about other people and not caring about themselves. It's tragic to me. Personally, it's tragic. I don't get the selfishness. And as we're getting closer to Christmas, do you guys know that even though a whole bunch of people ended up getting sick after Thanksgiving because people traveled and went wherever the hell they wanted, that we are having that same thing happen again at Christmas? A couple of days ago, it didn't seem like that. But today, as of today, at LAX, one of the busiest airports in the country, yeah, it's ticked up. Now, no, it's nowhere near the amount of people who traveled last year, but it's over 1 million people. Over 1 million people. Let's think about that. Over 1 million people, and that's just one airport. Okay, we don't know where they're going. Hopefully, when they get where they're going, they're going to quarantine. They're going to wear masks, and when they come back home, hopefully they will stay quarantined when they first come back, or they'll go get tested to make sure they don't have anything. How about doing both of those things? Test before you leave, and then test when you come back, and quarantine anyway. Hey, Miss Pamela. Yeah, he's the one who wore the hat. I posted it on my Instagram. I didn't post anything on my YouTube. I did post him on my Instagram, though. Yeah, he's the one who wears the hat, and I posted a picture of him wearing the hat. He's the one he was the lead rapper in the group. He's the one that everybody knows from the group. Everyone remembers him. He used to always be wearing shorts and stuff and showing his chest. He used to be doing all of that. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's this year. 2019 was, we lost a few people. 2020 just started off like shiznick in January on a Sunday. On a Sunday. We lost Kobe. And then by the end of February, we were about to go into a worldwide pandemic. And because of said pandemic, we've lost many, 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 many more people. Hundreds of thousands of people. I still, in my opinion, this is strictly my opinion. That's why I'm saying that. Think that someone somewhere thought that this would be a way to reduce the population. Only I think it backfired. I do not believe that this was a natural event. I just don't. You know, I mean, for all we know, there could have been carriers in every single country that it crippled initially. It could have been not just in China. Are you guys looking to see where your clothes are being made these days when you're going out buying clothes? Are you looking to see if they're made here? Or perhaps they were made in Vietnam? Or maybe they were made in China? Or maybe they were made in Mexico? Not a whole bunch of American-made clothes. Especially if you're going to places like Target, Old Navy, The Gap. These are supposed to be American stores, by the way. But I assure you, when I was in Old Navy, I was looking for something that was actually made in America. Other than jeans. And even some of them weren't made here at Old Navy. I'm just saying. Something to think about, you guys, as you're doing your shopping. I don't care how many celebrities back the vaccines. I don't care how many of them go there and sit in the chair and have somebody stick a needle in their arm that may or may not have a vaccine in it. I don't care. I work from home. My employer is not requiring us to get a vaccine. If I have to get tested when before I get on a plane, no problem. I'll get tested again. But I'm sorry, y'all. I don't get the flu vaccine. I don't get the flu shots. I'm not, and from what I'm understanding, supposedly this is some synthetic thing that so they're saying it's a synthetic thing. But how do I know that it's a synthetic thing and it's not the real virus that you are trying to give me? That's my dilemma. And those are my thoughts. So, I'm not taking it. And my son does not like needles, y'all. I'm like, it will take 5 people holding him down to get him to take one. So, he won't be getting one either. And hopefully my guy doesn't have to do it for his job. But he's working on the front lines at a facility with essential workers in it. So hopefully he won't have to get the shot. I don't think he's going to take it if but also, I don't think I don't think they're going to make him take it. Stay under 5 million. Well, 500 million. Well, I'm sure we're still over there. There's billions of people on this planet. Even after this pandemic, there's still billions, a couple of billion people on this planet. because there's millions in every country. So yeah, I mean, we haven't lost millions of people from this, but there's been hundreds of thousands of people. That's still a lot of people. And some people were not, it wasn't their time. They got sick, and I mean, I knew someone who had just made 40. Just made 40. An actor on and got it on a set. Contracted it on a set. Doing an ad for Black Lives Matter. And apparently she had a compromised immune system. So she's not here anymore. But your girl DC is not getting any shots. They're trying to get me to give my blood right now. Go figure. Yes, I have a rare blood type. And it's in high demand. Not as high demand as the O counterpart, but I don't have RH in my blood. I told you guys that before. I have no RH in my blood. So that's rare. It's rare. And the only people who can give me blood is someone who has my exact blood type or someone who's O negative. Those are the only people who can give me blood. They have to be my blood type or O negative. That's why the Red Cross is, I used to give them blood all the time. But I'm thinking, I'm getting older. I'm thinking about it because I'm getting ready to get, so as soon as they let the tattoo shops open back up, I'm going to get them, once they're open, let them be open for like a couple of months. I have a tattoo I want. I want it so badly, in regards to autism. I was supposed to get it this year. But the tattoo shop that I get my tattoos done at has not been able to be open. And, they've been compliant. So I'm waiting. So it looks like next year. Maybe I'll get it before my birthday. I'm thinking about, I got to get the real ID. Shit. I have to get that because my driver's license expires on my birthday. So they're forcing me to get the real ID. So I have a DMV appointment in January so that by my birthday, I will have the new one so I can go see my dad. Because I think you have to have the real ID or a passport. I don't think they made any exceptions on that October, but I haven't been on a plane. Uppity, you would know if you're still in the chat. Do you have to have a real ID already to get on a plane? ZDUA, I don't know who you are. What are you talking about? You look like you're a troll. You look like a troll. Why are you in my chat? We don't do trolls over here. We don't do trolls. Yeah, I wonder if you already have to have them. I'm pretty sure you do. because no one said anything about them changing it. So after October of this year, my understanding is that you can't travel without a real ID. I'm not getting no vaccine. I don't mind taking the test because now they have the test where you can, it's in your mouth and not in your nose. And someone I know in the medical profession says the mouth swab one is more accurate, because generally if you have something, it's going to drip into your mouth, drip down your nasals into your mouth, so they could be able to grab it from the back of your throat. So, and that test, I think you find out the next day. Because I'm doing, because we're doing movies and everything, that's one of the things that we talk to the actors, because we have been continuing. We went on hiatus because of the shutdown, but the industry getting ready to open back up, shutdown or no shutdown. So we have told the actors that depending on how the numbers are here in Los Angeles County, we may require everyone to go get COVID tested before they come on set, which means they're going to have to do it earlier that week, the week of it, and make sure they've given themselves enough time to get the results back. From what I understand, when you get the COVID testing, they send it back to you in a text, and within 24 to 48 hours. So, yeah, they're supposed to be having the rapid home testing thing. Yeah, they said they were going to have the home test that was going to be like, they said it was going to be priced somewhere between $30 and $40, and that the information, you would get the information through some type of app on your phone. That's what they said. I don't know. I'm gonna come on the camera, y'all, because I know I've been on here for over an hour. Hey guys, come on over, son. Y'all see him in the background. There he is. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Scoot down. Look at the camera. Say hi. Hi. Okay. I like being over here better. It's nice. I'm like completely away in my own little corner. Don't turn it up too much because it's glary. That's why I don't have it turned up. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it like that. Stop messing with the lights. See, now he's messing with the light, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys for coming tonight. I will be back on Friday. I will probably be on tomorrow at some point. I hope. Do a pop-up. Maybe I'll come on and have coffee with y'all in the morning. Yeah. I'll be up tomorrow. Today I slept in though. But I'll be up tomorrow. So I'll probably come on in the morning, maybe, and do a pop-up with my coffee. And then I'll be back on Friday, on Christmas, to say Merry Christmas. Probably I might come on when I'm cooking and stuff. I think my guy has to work on Christmas, so I don't even think he's going to be here. I don't even think he's going to be here. I think it's just going to be me and my son. So I will see y'all. But until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I'll see you guys. I'll be back. I'll do a pop-up tomorrow. I'll do my upload. Y'all know my vlog is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's 24, y'all. I have done a full video for you guys for 23 days. I only have 2 more days of doing this. I challenged myself and I have met that challenge. And I got my channel monetized in the whole process. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm going to let y'all see the snow on my way out. And I'll see y'all on Friday. Bye. Peace.